This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So just to remind you all that today, 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over there in the States, Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, Matchroom Boxing are over in New York and will be having an announcement, a press conference. Of course, they've been over there pretty much all week, and whatever this announcement is, it's set to be something that's maybe a bit of a game changer. Some of the things that I've heard that it could be, again, everything is rumour right now. Eddie Hearn, who is usually pretty good at letting people know exactly what's going on before it happens, and as in risking that it doesn't happen, he's kept this one pretty close to his chest. Now, of course, there are many rumours. What I am pretty confident of is that there will be no fighters announced. Now, I wouldn't rule it out, of course, but he has said that he wants to announce at least 12 fighters by the end of June. So maybe 1 or 2 now, or maybe none now. Maybe today isn't about that. Today is purely about what's happening in order to go forward, right? Now, whatever it is, you know there's going to be resistance from a lot of channels out there, American channels, who just don't like Eddie Hearn. They are racial towards him. They just don't like him, much the same way they don't like Bob Arum. Okay, and it's pretty obvious the reasons why they don't like him. But for me, whatever it is, it's got to be good for boxing, right? It's got to be good for American fans in particular, as they're in New York, so they've got to be aiming it at American fans predominantly, right? But whatever this announcement is, it's set to benefit UK fans as well. So obviously we'll have to wait and see. But for me, if someone like Bob Arum or Oscar De La Hoya or whoever, PBC, wanted to come to the UK and promote events, I'll be all in. I'll be excited about it. I'll be pumped about it, because that's more events for me to watch. That's more boxing for me to watch, right? And of course, that puts pressure and competition on the other promoters here in the UK, which means they're going to have to up their game. That means better fights for me as a boxing fan. But it does seem that there's a lot of resistance over there in America towards Eddie Hearn. They don't particularly want to see his shows. They're probably end up boycotting a couple of his shows here and there, just because they think they have some kind of influence. Well, just going by the numbers yesterday for Triple G, which is a record for 2018 currently, it goes to show that they have no voice like they think that they do. Okay, so they're living like their own little bubble. But expect a lot of videos later on this evening from some American channels moaning or acting like whatever it is that Eddie Hearn is going to announce is not going to work, and they're not going to get the support like they know, right? Like they know better. You know who they are. But ultimately, whatever it is, I'm not expecting it to be an automatic success. Again, I've heard rumours that it could be that it's an exclusive with HBO, maybe. Obviously, Danny Jacobs, who is obviously part of Matchroom USA, is exclusive to HBO. Maybe it's something to do with ESPN. And the reason that I say ESPN is because Bob Arum, Top Rank, and Matchroom are doing a co-event in, is it June, I think it is, I'm not sure, for Ankayas for Sultan with Kal Yafai as the co-main event. So they're having a dual promotional event. So maybe it's something to do with Top Rank. Bob Arum said yesterday that with Eddie Hearn being over there, it adds all competition, and that's more fight nights for the boxing fans. So anybody who is going to try and reject this, whatever it is, you know, you're just trying to, I don't know, it's almost like you're going against boxing, really, because what, you don't want more events? You don't want more fights? So anyway, that is what it is. So as I said, it could be a HBO thing, maybe ESPN with Top Rank, or maybe he's, I don't know, bought out Top Rank, potentially, I don't know, is that unlikely one, but maybe. It could be anything, it really could. I've heard something about an app as well, where the Americans can do a monthly subscription and you can watch X amount of events per year through this app. But again, I'm not too sure how that benefits UK fans, if that is true. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to give him the ability to sign more fighters. But again, this app, if it is just an app, then I don't know why it took them, like Matchroom, to go over to America to announce that, right? They could, I don't know, they could probably sit at home and do it, really, and just put out a video. But of course, maybe they're going to have the app organisers there as well to have like a little talk and say how things are going. But again, a monthly subscription, if there generally is a lot of resistance towards Eddie Hearn, I'm not too sure why they would want to pay for something that they've been currently getting for free. So I don't know, maybe it's something that people will be cynical with to start with, but eventually they'll start to warm to it, and who knows, maybe it'll take off, maybe it'll flop, who knows. But if you don't risk, then you don't get, right? And all he wants to do is put on more shows. Of course he wants to make some money out of it, let's not pretend he don't, but ultimately it's good for boxing fans. As I said, an app, I don't really know how that benefits the UK fans, but of course we need more details if it is going to be an app, of course. But either way, whatever it's going to be, it's for the good of boxing. That's more shows per year. That's more boxing events. That's the chance of more fighters joining his stable to put on more shows, more exciting shows. Gives him the ability to reach out to the Americans and give them fights that they should have been having for a long time ago, where they've been having a very stagnant PBC. You know, when was the last time that you guys really see a true, legit main event? You don't really. You see some okay ones like Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas. The undercard was pretty good with Jamal Charlo being on it and Gervonta Davis, of course. But again, at the guys that they were fighting, it's not exciting, is it? You had Wilder versus Ortiz. But look at the undercard. It wasn't that hot. You know, what other ones have you had? You've had Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor. Again, it's not really one that it really should have been happening to start with, you know. But you know, they put on some okay shows. There's no doubt about it. Top Rank also, obviously, they have one with a co-one with Golden Boy this weekend with Vasyl Lomachenko and Jorge Linares for the WBA lightweight title. So there is some good ones, and Eddie Hearn is coming there to give competition. Maybe he's going to be joining up with one of these promotional companies, or maybe bringing in Dana White from the UFC, and don't know, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know, as I said, there'll be a lot of cynical people. Oh, is it going to work? As I said, like you know, you don't know what's going to work. You don't speak for the American people. The American people are not racial like these people are. Okay? So, anyway, let's see what happens. So 9 p.m. today, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over there in the States. Let's see what it is. Let's see if it's true what Eddie Hearn says, that promoters and people who already hate him are going to hate him even more for doing whatever it is that he's going to be announcing. Are they going to be crying in their cereal come tomorrow morning? Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe it's going to be something that people go, what? Really? It took you guys to go to America for that? That's garbage. Who knows? But whatever it is, more fight nights, which can only benefit us, which is a good thing. So anyway, drop your thoughts below. You've subscribed, yes? Excellent. Click that thumbs up. Catch you next video.